Right. Someone's been on a little light spree. So, for the van, thinks I don't know about it. Thinks I don't want to see the old, yeah. I know everything. These little eyeballs see everything. So while someone's been on his little, let's get more lights for the van, let's get more lights for the van spree, I might have got something else for the van, right now. It's a Ramoska Tria multi-cooker. Now, this thing works on gas, it works on ceramic, it works on induction. So while he's playing with his lights, he won't notice me playing with a cook pot, will he? What is in the box? 3 lids. All important instructions. The pot and this thing. Excuse me while I get my breath back. That was a bit, yeah. Managed to get that out of the box, didn't I? So, what have we got? We have a stand for the pot to go on. Now, that is thermal and holds all the heat. Now, the pot itself is aluminium.
Bloody big.
It's ceramic coated and its bottom is around about 8mm thick and it's aluminium alloy. So nice big thick pot, which means that once you've got it on, whatever, whether it be gas or whether it be induction, it'll heat up evenly and go up the sides. Now, the lids. What I like about this pot is, no matter what time of year or season it is, you can use it for cooking. So, first lid we've got is a glass lid. So if you're steaming, just cooking, making a casserole or veg, that's perfect for that. So then the second lid that comes with this pot as well, which is what I also like, is quite clever. This second lid that comes with the pot turns the pot into a pressure cooker. As you can see, it's got these little metal things on the side. You just literally hold your little buttons in there, get it into place, and then you just pop it down, and then that clicks into place on either side. And then that turns your pot into a pressure cooker. If you want to cook meats or stews or anything like that, there you go. But the third lid is where the magic is. Now, the third lid, as you can see, it's got metal surround there, and then it's got a little switch on here. Now, when you put the third lid on the pot, you've got a kettle lid, which is removable as well, which handy. Just plug that in there. So once you've got this plugged in, once it's heated up, that turns this into a standalone cooker. So you've got to have it on your base, obviously, but then you can even use this outdoors. So you can plug it into a power bank, as it only pulls off 610 watts. So you can use it outside and you can bake in it. So that's what we're going to do today, is we are going to test this part of it and see whether it actually makes good baked goods. When you're ready to actually cook, if you need to know if the pot is up to temperature, the instructions that I was reading actually suggests if you tip a couple of drops of water in, and if it sizzles, then it's ready in that temperature. So as you can see, that hasn't done that yet, so it's not actually ready or at temperature yet. As you can see, that's now up to temperature because the water in there is sizzling away. So, remembering to turn the lid upside down to put it onto a surface. I'm just going to pop my little banana bread in there. Why? Here, I left you some in the bowl. banana bread's gone in. Now normally this takes 40 to 50 minutes to cook, but we've just checked it. It's been in for 31 minutes. And if I take that lid off, I'd say that cooks.
Very fast cooking, isn't it?
Very fast. I mean, if you feel the heat off that, babe.
Oh, would that be toasty?
On banana bread, done.
Now, Emma says it's done. Technically, that's a bit of a lie.
Why is it a bit of a lie?
Well, it's not done until it's on the plate and I'm testing it. That's when we know it's done.
It's got to cool first, babe.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. So I've just literally manhandled it out of the cooker, but now apparently it has to rest.
When you take a cake out of the oven, you got to take it out and let it sit and cool because it's too hot.
Well, I don't see that happening in Greggs.
You'll be moaning and crying if you burn your little mouth, yo, won't
Doesn't happen in Greggs, does it? No, they come out, they go on display, you buy them.
Are they cakes or pasties?
Yeah, that's cool, that now.
It's not. It's literally just come out.
No, I don't feel that. Look, they're not even burning my hand, look.
Yeah, because you've got hands that don't feel pain.
No, look, see? Look.
Look, if you want to flip it and if you want to try it, then go ahead. That's fine, but you're going to break it because it's too hot. One thing I will say is what I've noticed is the top is slightly browner than I would normally like, but I think that's probably due to the fact that all the heat before it gets dispersed is coming from this lid. But it looks a little bit darker than I would normally go for on my banana bread.
Plus as well, it's the first time you've used it, and it's like you get a new cooker in the kitchen, you put stuff in, you go, oh my God, I didn't need to put that in for so long. It's just a learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, how would you know?
But I've used many a toaster, and sometimes you need it on 2, sometimes you need it on 3, and it just depends on, you know what I mean? You have to get to that point with your toast, the same as a cooker. Exactly the same as a cooker. Your toast needs to be just right, and then you know, okay, it's a minute and a half because these elements inside the cooker, all the same thing.
Cooker or toaster?
Shut up, Emma.
Do you want to try this? Or shall I go and give it to the neighbours?
You got to get past me to get out the door.
I'm little.
And that's not happening. See, down there, it looks lovely. I mean, it'll look lovelier in there.
Oh mind, I'm not even a massive fan of banana bread. It was just something easy to do.
Do you like Emma's new scarecrow look, by the way? With the Goldie Hawn hair?
It's not really a new look, is it? It's a... I really was too tired to do my hair. It's not a new look.
I see this look every single morning. I have for years. And I've never got fed up with it once.
Oh.
Not even when I wake up with a hangover.
You don't drink?
Exactly, that's why. There we go. We've manhandled it. Who got that out, that box?
You.
That box, who got that out of there and put it on there?
You got it out because you're so impatient, you just couldn't wait.
Now, she calls me impatient. I'm not impatient whatsoever, right? I just don't like waiting for things. That's not impatient. I will sit here quietly and I won't make any fuss. That's having patience. I just don't, I want things done now. That's probably impatient.
You don't want the end, do you?
Yeah.
The end? It's going to be really crispy. There we go. Do you want me to cut it?
No, do not touch
I don't want
the banana. No, it doesn't need cut up at all. It just goes, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I made it. There you go.
What?
Bit too hot to hold, babe.
Right, now the taste test. I was getting it in my fingers properly so we could taste it. Oh, that's absolutely lovely. Mmm. Right, you take that there.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all I need. That is fabulous. Right, should we eat that, have a cup of tea, and then go and have a look around this site?
Yeah,
Take the doggies for a walking.
Yeah.
Good that. So what do you reckon of the what is in your humble opinion, are they worth it?
I'm still waiting to test the actual pot on the cooker.
Well, there's going to be more cooking.
Yeah, I've told you. I'm going to cook tea tonight using it as an actual pot to see what that side of it's like.
Well, we'll just we will just have to see how that works out.
And for me, I don't know whether I'd actually bake a banana bread again in there, just because of, unless I could flip it halfway through.
Or couldn't you put a plate on top or something on top to stop the heat? I don't know. I'm not a cook. I mean, if we could put it into a toaster, I'm a dab hand with a toaster, believe me. I make the best toast you've ever seen. Right, well, what are we doing with the pot now? What have you got going on here?
I am...
Potatoes.
Yeah, I'm going to do like a vegetable cottage pie, shepherd's pie, whichever one you want to call it, because it's vegetable based, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
We've just done an Instagram story as well on the pot. Loads of people asking about it on Instagram. Also, we've done a bit of Googling, didn't we?
Yeah.
Get onto this. Right, and I'll leave the links in the description. Amazon, eBay and Google, what's it coming in at, price-wise?
There's different prices on it, to be honest, but some are up to 230 quid.
Yeah, some of them up to like 230, 240. But if you go on the actual website, like the Ramoska website, you can see there, it's coming in at £186. So you're going to save about £50, £60. I will leave the links in the description below if you're interested. So loads of people interested in it. I mean, you might be interested. Yeah, you, who's about to leave a weird comment. I don't want to watch a cooking video. It's tough, isn't it, really? When you're making the videos, not you. Even Mark and Sophie from Vanlife Eats. Do you want to explain to me what kind of madness is going on here now?
Right, so as I said to you, I'm making tea in the pot because I want to test its other features. So I've just done the filling of what we're having.
Right, what's that?
So that's the filling for our veggie shepherd's pie or cottage pie, whatever you want to call it, because it doesn't really matter because there's no meat in it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to top it all with some mash, potatoes that I boiled before. Yeah. And then I'm going to put the electric lid back on. Right. And then I'm going to oven bake it.
Basically wizardry.
No, cooking.
Where's the toaster? How are we getting on now?
Doing alright.
What we got in there? Trees! Little trees!
I thought there's not enough veg in the veggie shepherd's pie, so we're going to have veg with it.
Okay. How's the pie looking?
Well, it's starting to melt from the top. Let's see what happens, eh?
So we have this thing in the van, because Emma does most of the cooking. I do most of the cleaning and washing up, don't I?
Yeah.
Which is only fair.
I have done some of the washing up before it starts though.
Hello.
To make it less.
So I'm going to tackle the washing up while the young lady is doing the rest. Well, I don't mind, I quite like cleaning, to be honest. Works well.
Teamwork. And because it's a little bit different, I put a bit of cheese on the top.
Look at that.
Now that's just been in there for 20 minutes, roasting away.
And we've got some vegetables there.
Yeah.
We have gravy.
No.
Why is there no gravy in there then?
Because you used it all when you made that big pan of meaty stuff when we were away that time.
Scouse. Right, we were going to show you around the campsite, but we didn't because it was absolutely lashing it down. Plus, one of my major bugbearers, we had to get off for 11 o'clock.
He really does not like that. Does not like the earlies.
This is true, I don't like getting up early, so never had breakfast, we left. But Emma, oh, the Google runs strong in this one, as normal. She always comes up with the goods. Found a cafe, didn't you?
Yeah, we were struggling to find somewhere to park the van, obviously round this area, just with it all being double yellows and whatnot, and little narrow lanes.
That lane's about that big. When you literally come down the lane, the locals panic that much that you can actually see them doing this on the steering wheel. It's like they've never seen a van before.
Actually did that.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Or do you go onto a corner and stop?
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know. Just
Weird.
the mind boggles.
Anyway, because of all that, I had a little look, found somewhere on the maps called Nets Cafe, and it looked like it had plenty of space. Now I thought it might have been like a little industrial bit or something like that. No.
Plenty of space.
It's a farm.
We're talking about plenty of space. Let's have a look. You get a few campers in there, wouldn't you?
Just one or two, yeah.
Yeah, so if you are in this area, we'll leave all the descriptions in the below for where this is. Food wise, 10 out of 10.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And there's an indoor cafe. There's also outdoor seating area, so it's dog friendly.
There's a massive area for eating in it. I bet you this place is absolutely heaving in the summer.
Yeah.
Absolutely heaving. I mean, look at it, you've got benches all over there. You've got benches all over there. And like I said, inside the cafe, in there, the food is just amazing. So, what a good spot. Definitely be coming back to this one again in the summer. And look at the views. I mean, this is what you're looking out on. This should be a campsite.
You never know.
It would be an amazing little camp, even a CL or something like that. It would be amazing. You could make that field there, because that field doesn't get used. As you can see, it's just not used. We're going to leave this one here. Anyone wants any details of, what was it, your cooker?
The multi-cooker.
The multi-cooker. We'll leave them in the
Ramoska?
That's the
Ramoska.
one. Yeah.
Ramoska multi.
Tria.
Ramoska Tria.
That's
Well
the one.
remembered.
Yeah, we'll leave them in the description below. So we're going. Might have a live stream coming soon as well. Bit of a giveaway. Shh. Bye bye.